do 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 do. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So, darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, whoa, stand by me. Won't you please stand by me? Stand by me. Hey, Timmy's, it's Psychic Bible. It's so fun to be with you. I heard that song earlier today. It's been in my head all day long. And I watched a really cool YouTube video. Do you guys remember the movie Stand By Me? Rob Reiner was director in 1986. I just love that movie. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. And I was watching it. There was a YouTuber who did an amazing film. He actually went to where the movie was filmed and he showed what the sets look like today where they filmed. They actually filmed the whole movie on location in Oregon and at a park there along the railroad tracks. So he went and filmed and showed clips side by side of the movie scenes and then what it looks like today. Oh my God, it's so good. I have to put the link to that video below this after the show. But anyways, it is so good to see you guys. Anyways, hey, Colleen Croy. Yay. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of people here. IA's here. Yay. Colleen Croy's here. Carolina R. Amy White, Meg W. Tina Sullins, Laura Doss. Oh my gosh. I love that movie. You know, yeah, River Phoenix was in. Somebody said River's in it. Yeah, I loved River Phoenix. When I was younger, people used to say River and I looked a little alike. They said, you could be River Phoenix's brother. I was like, I never thought about that, but it's kind of funny because I kind of think so. You know, we do look a little alike. I wonder what he'd look like if he were still alive because we're literally about the same age. So he's about my age. He's like a year younger than me. But anyways, yeah. So there you go. Anyways, it's so fun to be here. You know, Christian Druid's here. Hey, she says, "Stand by Me" is my husband's favorite movie. I understand. I love that movie. You know, for those of you who haven't seen it, you need to see it. It's a classic film. It's a coming of age film. It's about life transitions, about when we're kids and the friends we have and what it's like. And it's interesting because it's kind of like in the movie, it's like those boys' last summer of childhood. All of them are 12 going on 13, so they're about to go off to junior high school. And it's about, you know, what it's like to your last few months of being a child. Because, you know, once you turn a teenager, your life changes a lot. I just love that movie. Shatterlander says, I'm getting back into working out, created my own routine. I recently got some wrist and ankle weights and incorporated them in my industrial dance practice. Ooh, very good. You know, honoring the self, honoring the body. You know, it's Sunday, and one of the things that I try to do on Sunday is honor my body. And so I slow down my reading schedule a little bit. I mean, I still do readings, but I don't crank it out like I did. But today's been busy. By the way, I got some really cool stuff to tell you about. Today's been busy. I did some readings earlier today. And then this afternoon, Psychic Bob been working on his website. And you're going to say, why are you working on your website? Well, I'm working on, if you see right below my finger, psychicbob.com. If you go over there, you can now register for my psychic development class. That's right. You can go over there and register for my class. There's a PayPal button. Now, my psychic development class is starting on July the 11th, Saturday, July the 11th at 12 p.m. But register now because we have limited spots. I don't know if you wait till the day of the class, you may not be able to get in. I'm limiting the class right now to 100 people. And we're already up to like 30 people registered. So I would love to have you in the class. Now, The class price, as I said, is $30 for the class. It's going to be each week. Now, it's going to be open enrollment, so you come and go as you want. So if you can't make it the 11th, the next Saturday, we'll have another one. Whichever time you come, to register each week, you have to buy a class admission, basically. So it's going to be $30 per class, not forever, just for each class. So that's how it works. So I would love for you to be in there. As I said, we're already getting people. We're about a third full. I'm able to have up to 100 people in class. So if you want to join and be there on the 11th, you need to join, relatively soon. So PayPal is really easy to work through. We're taking all the major credit cards or debit cards. So, don't worry if you don't have a Visa card, you can use your debit card. I think everybody has a debit card at least, or a credit card. I think you can even do a bank draft through PayPal. So whatever way, yes. And Kate Pitchen says it's going to be on clairvoyance. Yes, we're going to have different topics each week, but this first class is going to be on the third eye, opening the third eye, how to access your psychic vision. And we're going to do really practical training. I'm going to teach you guys exercises that I think will really be helpful and very powerful for you. I'm going to teach in the old style spiritualist tradition. I was trained in the spiritualist church. Don't worry, you don't have to believe in spiritualism to be there. But we are going to teach from a spiritualist perspective, because we're going to talk about, vibrations, how spirit communication happens. We're going to explore all the different psychic senses and learn techniques to access those. So I think you'll get a lot out of it. I love to teach. I actually used to teach psychic development when I was in the spiritualist church. After a few years, occasionally I would fill in for the teachers and teach the classes, because my teacher, or we had two teachers, would be backed up. They'd say, call me and say, Bob, can you teach class tonight? So I'd go in. So I have experience in teaching, and I think that I do it pretty well. So I think you'll get a lot for your money. Where else can you go get a top level psychic training it's going to be about an hour and a half class. So make sure to set aside some time, for $30. That's a pretty good rate. I went over on James Van Prague's site. I'm not being endorsed by James Van Prague, but I think he's an interesting psychic, and I like him. But to join his class for a 4-week psychic class, where it's like once a week for 4 weeks, he's charging $1,000. So, I think Psychic Bob's a little more affordable. And I'll actually take time and talk to you personally, And so we're going to allow people to, it's going to be interactive. You'll be able to talk anytime you want, ask questions. It's going to be very interactive, and I think you'll like it. Thank you, Deathless Lord Cerberus. Ash says, I always have gained the best from kind teachers, not pushy people. You'll excel, Bob. Thank you, Ash. It's very kind of you. B. Leclerc says, do you need a Zoom account? Actually, I don't think you do. That's what I'm working on. Tomorrow I'm going to be in meetings all day with Zoom people to go through all the technical stuff. But I believe that what's going to happen is once you're registered, I'll have your email. And the day of the class, I'll send out an email to you that will have a link in. And when you click on that link, it'll bring you into the class. Okay? So I think that's how it's going to work. If you have a Zoom account, I think it may give you a few extra features. So you might want to, it doesn't cost anything to join Zoom. I bought a professional level Zoom because of the volume of work I'm doing. But you can get a free Zoom account, a Zoom, Zoom.com. Anyways, but I don't think you have to have an account. But that being said, it's so easy to set up a Zoom account. You might as well do it because it'd be easier for you probably. Anyways, I'm just so glad you're here. This is so cool, Storytime says, I've never heard of Zoom. Yeah, it's a big upcoming communications thing. A lot of corporations are using it now. And from the bit I've seen, I'm still learning Zoom because it's new to me. I mean, I've heard of it, but I never really used it. Ricardo Leal says, is the class like remote viewing? Yes, Ricardo Leal. it will be similar to what Kelly Coffey is teaching. By the way, Kelly Coffey taught today a remote viewing class, as many of you know. I sat in on it, part of it at least, and it was amazing. I couldn't stay the whole time because they had another reading, but I loved her class. And the thing is, you can take Kelly's class and you can take mine. Hers is the same price as mine, but you're going to get different perspectives. She teaches in a different way than I teach. So it's not going to be the same because like she's focusing on remote viewing, which I believe is a subsect of clairvoyance. I'm going to teach on clairvoyance in the bigger capacity. But each week we're going to do different things. Like the next class will be on clairaudience, hearing spirits. You know, we're going to teach classes on channeling. So this is going to be different times. So every week I'll try to put up soon a calendar somewhere where you can go and see what the topics will be. I'm working all that out. And so this week we'll have more for you, but I'm really, really excited about it. And as I said, we've already got like 30 people registered. So, if you want to get in, register this week but if you wait till Saturday, you may not get in. And I have to limit the class size because the way Zoom's regulations are. But I am so glad you guys are here. We look like a lot of people in chat. There's Gav Hines. Lady G's here. Yay. Hey, Lady G. Christian the Man's here. Yo, yo. Caden Sowers. Hello. Psychic Bob. I'm planning a trip to Salem, Mass. I might stop in Alexandria for an in-person psychic reading if that's okay. I'm also clairsentient empath. I have to tell you, hon, right now I don't have my office. It's shut down. We may be able to do that, but right now I'm not really doing in-person readings just because I don't have a secure office right now. But anyways, we'll connect. We'll talk and we'll see what we can coordinate, okay? I'd love to meet you, though, so maybe we can make that happen. All right? Yay, Carolina R. said she's so excited for the classes. Yay! Oh, my gosh. That's awesome. Yes. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. And I'm just really, really thankful for all of you. And, on Sunday night, we love to hang out and talk about everything under the sun and do some psychic work. And I know a lot of you have questions. And, we're going to look at everything, So maybe we should do our meditation. What do you think? By the way, if you want to, I should clarify, if you want to register for my class, just go to my website, PsychicBob.com. You'll scroll down. I put out a video today. If you didn't see it right before this video, earlier today, it shows how to walk through the process to do it. So if you get confused, go watch that video. Or if you just go to my site, you'll figure it out. It's pretty self-explanatory. Right there, PsychicBob.com. If you run into any problem, you still can't figure it out, just send me an email or call me, okay? I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, speaking of readings, we're going to do some readings tonight. And I've so enjoyed all the readings. If you want to get on my schedule for a private reading is a full hour, you and me one-on-one. We cover everything. We look at your soul journey, your past, your present, your future, your spirit guides, messages from them, messages from deceased loved ones who come through. All of that, and I answer all your questions. Give me a call at my office. For private reading, it's easiest to call rather than email. Well, you can email me too, but I get so many emails these days. The phone calls, I can get to you much quicker. So 703-825-3929 is my phone number. It's floating there below you'll see the ticker tape. There it is, 703-825-3929. So that's how you reach me for a private session, and I'll get you on. I have some openings still for this week if you want to get on. So I can get you in relatively quick. The last month I've been booking up like a month ahead, and I'm still getting a lot of calls, but I still have some openings for this week. So let's make it happen. All right. Well, before we can do any psychic work, we got to open our channel of energy. And we're going to do what we call our blink meditation. A lot of you have been telling me you're really starting to get this blink meditation. And that makes me really happy because I think it takes talent to do. It's a little challenging, you know? And I think you'll find that the blink meditation really, after you master it, teaches you to open up that channel really quickly, you know? And for those of you who can do this and practice it, when we're working in the psychic development class, you'll find that it's, you know, it'll help you there as well, you know? So, okay. All right, so let me show you this. All right, the blink meditation, for those of you who are new here, by the way, welcome to newbies. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button, join our channel, okay? And click the bell to get updates. So the theory behind blink meditation is that this is like our body, okay? We have a physical form, but inside the physical form, there's a light bulb, which is like our spirit body, our soul. And that's our true essence of who we are eternally. And when we do blink meditation, what we're going to do is count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to blink on just like the light. And we're going to fill ourselves with that spirit light. Now, it's a little hard at first because you're like, I can't do that quickly. But it's like working out. The more you do it, the stronger you get. You know, when you start going to the gym, like lifting 10 pounds, seems like a lot. And then after a while, it's like 10 pounds feels like 2 ounces. So you go up to 20 pounds. Same thing with meditation, okay? So I'm glad you're here. So what I want you to do right now is everybody take your hands off the keyboard. And we're going to just settle down and just close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. Let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as you follow your breathing now, just gently in and out, I want you to draw your attention down. See inside of your chest here, floating inside you, a little spark of white light. I want you just to focus on seeing and feeling that light, just a little pinpoint. And we're going to count down now from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to make that light explode and expand. And we're going to be instantly filled with glowing light from the top of our head to our feet. Okay, so you got your light. Focus on that spark. And we're going to count down now. 3, 2, 1. Blink on. Ooh, I felt that. Ooh. Hey, AJ. AJ says, hey there, Bob. I just made it in time for the blink meditation. Thank you for being here, AJ. Welcome. Did you guys do that? Everybody back with me? Yay. All right. Hold on, I got to find my glasses. I can't see the chat here. All right, first letter tonight, Maria H. Oops, hold on, Maria. Let me find you back here. Where'd you go? Will I find another job that would be somewhat happy, that I would be somewhat happier in? What job should that be? Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Maria. You know, Maria, I tell you, one of your gifts is a communicator gift. And I feel that you need to be in a work where you have more expression. I think you're much more social. And I feel like the work that you're in now, it's kind of like they shut you down to where it's like, just do what we say. And I feel you need to be in something that's a little more free. I'd look for jobs that have a connection to like HR, human resources, because I feel like you'd get to do more interaction with people. So look at jobs where you could make, for example, do training, do human resources, much more interactive, corporate training, teaching, you know, something where maybe you're designing something and presenting. You'd even actually be very good in public relations, actually. And you might want to explore advertising and public relations, because I think that would give you a work where you'd interact with clients, interact with coworkers, and have a lot more energy for work, okay? So I want to put that out there for you, okay? Thank you so very much for your question. Blessings to you. All right, Colleen Radaba. Do you know if our dog Daisy is reincarnated as Olivia, our new dog? They're so similar through the eyes. You know, animals do reincarnate sometimes, but I have to tell you, I don't think Olivia is your dog reincarnated. But I do believe that Olivia and your other dog knew each other in the spirit world. I think they come from kind of like the same spiritual tribe. And so your other dog sent Olivia in to be a guide to you. And I do think your other dog still visits and plays with Olivia. Now watch Olivia, because what you're going to start to see is that she's looking around the room or she's chasing stuff. And you're like, what's she chasing? It's your other dog come back in spirit. So no, she's not reincarnated, but she is friends with your dog and they know each other on a soul level. Okay. Good question. That's a great question. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, Gav Hines says, Bob, in my younger days, I used to weight train a lot, and you could bench press, and I could bench press over 325 pounds. If I tried it now, my arms would implode. Whoo, Gav, weren't we all younger and stronger in the day? Oh, my gosh. You know, I told you I've been watching clips from that movie Stand By Me today on YouTube, and there's the older brother of Jordy in there, or not Jordy, I don't know which one it is. River, I think it's River Phoenix's character, the older brother, the blonde guy. I forget what his name is now, I'm blanking out. Anyways, he's like 17 when they did that movie. He plays a 17-year-old. And like I was that age, and I was thinking, gee, I remember when I was 17 when that movie came out, you know, in 85, 86, you know. And I was like, gee, weren't we all young and thin and good looking back then? I used to be very svelte. I had a tight body, believe it or not, back in the day, Gav. I didn't bench press, but I definitely had a tighter body, and it was definitely leader. Yeah, youth passes. Anyways, don't try that today. You'll hurt yourself. All right. Dana the Goddess. Hi, Dana. Hi, Bob. Any messages from Spirit for me? Hi, Dana. Thank you for your question. Dana, I got to tell you right now, as I'm walking into your frequency here, I keep hearing a voice here. There's a lady around you, and she said, I am her teacher over many lifetimes. This woman feels like she has a connection to ancient Atlantis. And she gives, let me see if I can get the name in. She's giving me information. Fletcher, can you bring it in? Okay. The name around this lady, she said, my name is Zana, Z-A-N-A. She said, I'm Zana. She said, I'm from Atlantis. And she said that you've come back into the earth, she says, to help the reawakening. And so I believe you're an old soul. And in Atlantis, you were a prophetess. That's the word she said. You were a channeler, and you brought messages from the stars. And she said, you're back to be a messenger again. And she said, to the raising of Atlantis. So I think we're coming into a time where, you know, they have predicted, I've heard this elsewhere, where Atlantis is going to rise. And maybe that's literally true. But in either way, Zana is working with you. She's a spiritual teacher, and she's guiding you to be a channel and a vessel for messages, and to raise, if not physically raise Atlantis, to raise the consciousness of Atlantis and Atlanteans who are on the earth. Interesting. So there you go. All right. I hope that helps. Blessings to you, Dar. Thank you for your questions. I appreciate it. Okay. Chrissy, hi, Bob. Any messages for me about my health or etc.? You know, Chrissy, when I'm walking into your vibration, the thing that I keep getting is two things. Your sleep cycle is off. I feel like you're not resting properly. And I'm also getting an issue around your iron, like an iron deficiency. So I'd like you to have that looked at. You may be slightly on the edge of anemic. Have that looked at, please, okay? I don't see you dying, but you just want to work on that. That's going to bring up your energy and your balance, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Oh, IA is here. Hi, Ian. Ian just gave me COP 10,000. Is that Ecuadorian money? I don't know what that is. All right, let me see. Thank you for your donation, Ian. Should I go back to New York City in September? Should I stay in Columbia? I can do my psychiatry classes virtual, but I'm scared I won't be able to fly back to Columbia. You know, Ian, I think you should stay put where you are. I kind of feel like from a psychic place, you've got a good energy current going there. And I think that you'll find your learning more strained if you come back to New York. The reason why is that there's literally such a cloud of fear around the major cities that I think that psychically it will impact you. You're actually very psychically sensitive. I think if you could stay in Columbia a little longer, you're going to do better there. Okay? So that's what I'd say to that. Okay? I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. All right. Deathless Lord Service, 10 pounds. Oh my God. Thank you. Pounds sterling, sir. I like saying pounds sterling. When I used to when I lived in England, you know, I'd go to the bank and they'd say, how many pounds sterling would you like to withdraw, sir? And I used to like that. I said, I'd like 20 pounds sterling, sir. Anyways, all right, question. Hey, Bob, do you see any friendships or meaningful romantic relationships on the horizon for me? I've been so lonely for a while and I just long for something. Yeah, you know, Lord Cerberus, I feel that as we get to around September, there's a new opening energetically around you socially. In terms of romance, I keep seeing a girl that's coming into your life. And I feel like you're going to meet a really cute girl around September. I also feel like socially, you just start connecting. It's like people get drawn to you. So I think it's a good time for you to put yourself out there. Maybe check out some dating apps. You may meet people before then, but I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's not really till September that it clicks. But don't wait till September. Go ahead and start now, because I feel like you're going to start to build a sense of what you want in your life, and you'll start to draw people. But it's around September that I really feel like you're really connecting. And I think this girl that comes in, you meet her online, and it's funny because she's really cute, and I feel like you look at her and say, oh, she's really cute. And you might even go, oh, I don't think she's going to be interested in me. But you might be very surprised. So be open to that, okay? September is when I see it coming for you. The girl has, by the way, long hair, dark brown hair. She's English. She has a connection. Now, this is going to sound weird. I don't know how close you are to Sheffield, England, but I keep seeing a connection around her Sheffield, like she comes from Sheffield or she lives in Sheffield. And I also believe she has some connection to Scotland, like one half of her family's Scottish. So that's what I'm getting around her. Remember the letter J? She may have the letter Jane, like a name like Jane, Janice, something like that. Okay, but watch around September for that. Okay. Thank you so much for your question. Oops, hold on, I missed somebody. All right, Meg W. I think you donated. Yes. Hi, Meg. Good to see you. $4.99. Thank you, Meg. Bob, any messages regarding my interview tomorrow? Same company, higher position. You were right about the company restructuring this summer/fall, by the way. Hey, Meg, I'm so happy that I was right on that reading. What I want to tell you is give it your best. I think you're going to do really well. If you go in because you know the people and you act too casual, they're not going to feel your energy. So I want you to really project and really speak about your vision. Because I see somebody saying, how do you, one of the questions I'm getting is somebody's literally going to ask you, what do you see? How do you see yourself fitting in? Like what is with the growth of the company? So I want you to think tonight and ask Spirit to give you a vision of how your role will evolve. And when you talk to that tomorrow, I feel like the people are literally saying, wow, she's in line with our vision. So I want you to channel that through. And so tonight, before you go to bed, say, Spirit, give me the words, give me the vision of how the company's growing, and let me speak to that. That's going to make it for you. I think you're going to get it, okay? Fletcher's back here clapping, saying, yay, he's excited. I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Thank you for your donation. Laureen Edelson, super sticker. Thank you, Laureen. That is so sweet of you. $10. God bless you, darling. Well, Laureen, I got to tell you here, it's interesting because when I'm walking into your frequency right now, I'm literally, I'm getting fireworks exploding, like, like 4th of July. This means you're coming into a time of great celebration. So things that you're waiting on right now, I think you're going to manifest, particularly in the financial area. I think you're going to be calling me up soon and say, Psychic Bob, man, I turned the corner, particularly in the money area. So, just be in your higher self. Don't hold on to fear, because fear holds us back. I feel like you're coming in a time where I'm going to say, be brave, be audacious. All your friends will think you're crazy. That's okay. You'll laugh, but you're laughing all the way to the bank, okay? Terms of timing, let's watch into July, beginning of August. Okay, you're very close. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, you will never be my king. Hey, Bob, will you tell me, is my aura weak? I was told my aura was weak and needed fixing. What do you recommend for myself? I got to tell you, I don't think your aura is weak. I think you have what I would call transitional aura. Because right now you're sloughing off a lot of your old fear and things that have held you back. And I think whoever saw that around you was picking up what you were releasing, and they misinterpreted it as that is your aura. Because when I go to your aura, it's actually very solid, and it's shaped like an egg, which tells me that you're working through your higher self. Your aura to me feels very bright and clean, which means you've prepared yourself for transition. So I don't think you need to fix anything. I think you need to just keep doing what you're doing, because what I'm getting is you've been doing a purification of your energy, and that's really going to be a blessing to you going forward. So, no, I'm going to disagree. I think they were just misinterpreting, and that's okay. Every psychic sees it differently, but, I don't want to insult anybody's work, but I think they're reading what you're releasing rather than what is coming. And that happens. Even I've done that before, So, all right, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Gav Hines just wrote about when I was talking about 20 pounds sterling. He said, I'd just say 20 quid, please. Well, I used to go to this bank. I lived in Cambridge, Gav. And I don't know if it's still the same, but there used to be kind of the posh set at Cambridge. And all of the people at my bank acted like they were so posh. I used to go to Lloyd's of London. In fact, I think I still have an account there. I need to look that up because I may have a little bit of money still in England. Gav, maybe I could have you help me with that. Seriously, I'll talk to you later. But I used to say, I'd like 20 pounds. And the guy said, 20 pounds sterling? I said, yes, sir, 20 pounds sterling. It was very posh, Anyways, all right. Thank you, Gav. Next question, Amy, 2572. Bob, am I moving to Father Ekin, a place? Amy, I have to tell you, I am getting a move around you. And what's strange is, let me just clarify. This may not make sense to me or to you at the moment, but I feel like the place you're going has an exotic name, kind of like Father Ekin, but I'm not sure that it's exactly Father Ekin. So I don't know if you've been looking at a place that is similar or has kind of a unique name like that. Something I feel this is close to that, but it's not exactly Father Ekin. So if you want to be near Father Ekin, the answer is yes, I see you being near there, but I don't think you're actually going to be in that specific spot. So I hope that makes sense to you. I want you to look kind of eastward of Father Ekin, like literally like 2 or 3 miles east of that. There's another town that I'm getting has a similar, it's almost like it's like a dual name, but it's not the exact, I'm not getting the exact name. But it also has the letter K, I believe, in the name. I hope that makes some sense to you. But, set your sights on Father Ekin, but look around that, particularly to the east. Okay? I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, somebody donated $4.99. Eric, hi Eric. Thank you, Eric Ferguson. $4.99. Hi Bob. I had weird dreams where you came down and did some YouTube there and taught me as well. This has happened twice, meaning thanks. You know what that means, Eric? It means we have some sort of psychic link. Because I do have dreams that I visit people, and sometimes I don't even know where I am. But it also means that you're at a place where your higher self is embracing higher teachings. It means your own channel is increasing, your sense of your channeling activity. And it's also a sign that maybe you want to explore expanding your YouTube presence. Okay? Because I think that you're being called to spirit work and service, and they're sending my image to you, or maybe I'm actually coming to you on a spirit level to encourage you. So be open to being a presence on YouTube in an expanded way, and let spirit work through you. If you say, well, I don't know how to do that, secret is the spirit does everything. You don't have to worry about it. Like when I do readings here, I don't know what to do. I let spirit lead it. Spirit's when I hear spirit telling me what to say and what to do. And it's always right. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Hey, Billy Knock is here. Super sticker, $10. Oh my gosh, Billy, that's so kind of you. Thank you. You know, Billy, I have to tell you, I am getting an immense amount of blue and purple around you right now. Blue is your communicator light. It means you're coming in a time of greater self-expression. It also means that you're having a healthier relationship with people around you, in a sense of that you're inspiring them, you're uplifting. So make sure, and I say this in sincerity, share your vision with people, share your inspirations, because I feel that you're helping people. I also get a lot of purple light here around you, which really indicates that you're opening your channel. So you're going to communicate with spirit as well. Okay. So I think that's wonderful. Let people, you're going to see a lot of people coming to you wanting to unload their souls on you. That's that blue light. It means they feel safe with you. So be a presence of healing and a blessing, and you'll find you have a lot of joy in the process. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Hold on just a second. Goth Prince. Oops, where I just lost your thing here. Hey, Bob, can you tell me when I'm going to get my back pay and approximately how much? I have to tell you, I don't see it till August, about mid-August, second half of August, or after the 15th of August. So it's going to go a little longer. In terms of how much, I actually see several $1,000s. I'm getting the number 3, so I don't know if that's 3,000 or 30,000, but it's definitely in the thousands, and could be 13,000, like 3,000, 13, and 30. So I'm a little stuck on numbers sometimes, but the number 3 is connected to it, so it looks like it's going to be a good amount that's going to help you get out of a rut. I wish I could say it was this week, but it's going to be August, okay? I hope that helps, though. Just keep doing what you're doing. I don't think anybody's going to cheat you. I think it's just a timing thing, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, Carolina R. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages for me? Thank you for all you do. Carolina, I got to tell you, I got Doris back here. I hear her talking. And she said, tell Carolina I'm with her. And she said she's opening your psychic hearing. What's weird is she's playing a radio for me. So I'm getting a lot of music coming in. So you might start swearing like there's a radio on in your house. That's your clairaudience opening up. So if that starts happening and you're running around your house saying, did I leave a radio on in one of the rooms? And you don't find it, that's a sign for you. But Doris Stokes wants to help you with that. So definitely talk to her, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, Stacy M. Hi, Stacy M. Will my surgery get postponed due to COVID? No, actually. I think that they may tell you that it's going to be postponed and then they'll say, no, it's back on schedule. So go ahead and plan the date and assume the date you get will be the one. That's what I'm seeing around it, okay? Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, another donation. Sugar Venom, $4.99. I like that name, Sugar Venom. Sweet and deadly. Ooh, that's the type of girl I like. Whew. Sugar Venom. I just had to pick. I love that. All right. Any messages for me? Hearts. Hearts back to her. You know, Sugar Venom, I have to tell you, I I am literally getting two different voices here. One is a woman. She says, she's a witch. She's a witch. She's a witch. This is a woman. She's from the 1970s. And she said that she had some connection to Lori Cabot. I think this was a student that studied with Lori. Lori Cabot's a witch up in Salem. Very famous witch. Look her up if you don't know who she is. But she's saying, you're a witch. So I think that you have some witchcraft power going on here. And this lady, what's her name? Okay, say it again. Deanna. Her name is Deanna. And she said, I'm Deanna. And she said, I was a witch back in the 1970s. She said, with Lori Cabot. So there's a lady named Deanna who wants to kind of guide you into the craft. Don't know if you've been researching the craft, but she's there. I'm also getting voices that sound like laughter, but they're not human. They're fairies. I'm hearing little fae flying around. They're going hee 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 because they're drawn to you. So I think you're getting some fae energy and fae connections here. So I just want to encourage you, be open to that. You might start to literally see little things flit out of the corner of your eye. You're like, what the heck was that? Thinking it was a bug or something, but it's not a bug, it's a fairy. Okay. Thank you for your donation. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. So many questions. All right. Hold on a second. Moon Mother. Oh my gosh, you're here all the way from Australia. Moon Mother, I think it's like 6 a.m. in Australia right now, isn't it? You know, anybody who gets up early on a Sunday to watch Psychic Bob, I think you're getting the award for the most devoted viewer tonight. Okay. Hearts to you. Any messages for me, my sweet Psychic Bob? Well, Catherine, I have to tell you, hon, Moon Mother Catherine. I'm getting a man here that's coming in. I don't know if you knew this guy, but I feel like he has some connection, if not to your family, to like friends around you. The word he keeps getting, he says, my name is Digger, Digger, Digger. And I feel that he died back in the like late 70s or early 80s. And he was somebody who did like literally surfboarding. And he said something about Beyondy Bay or Beyonde Beach or something. He said, yeah, I tipped over there, never came back. So I don't know if you have a friend who died in surfing or you can place this, but this spirit seems to be wanting to connect with you. And I get the sense that this may not actually be for you, but it's almost like one of your friends who lost a friend. But he just says, I'm Digger from Beyondy Bay. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but he's around you and asked me to deliver that. And the message he keeps saying says, tell everybody I'm still surfing and life is great. And he said, if you want to, he said, I'll kind of guide you through surfing lessons. So you might want to explore surfing or doing some beach travel, but Digger's going to be around you, just kind of let you know. And he said, I'd like to kind of just let her know more about life in the spirit. So I think he's going to kind of be a guide to help you learn more spiritual knowledge. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Blessings. Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, more donations coming. Kirsten the Goddess. Hi, Kirsten. Bob, sometimes I hear voices and noises. Am I imagining this or is it real? Well, Kirsten, let me tell you, no, it's not. It's not in your imagination. It's your psychic gifts opening. You know, in my psychic class, we're going to teach all about how to discern that because there's some processes you can go through. One of the things I want you to do, and I'm going to teach this later on in my classes, but I want you to start making a record of every time you hear a noise. Like keep a little notebook with you or make a little text entry on your phone. Because what you're going to see is how you know it's real is that there'll be a distinct pattern, because spirit, believe it or not, actually has organization. And when they want to connect with you, they'll do it in a rhythmic pattern. And you'll start to really see, like it's like every afternoon at 2, I hear the voice, and then every evening at 7. And you'll be able to document that and realize it has a pattern. And they specifically do a pattern to get your attention. So yes, that what you're hearing is real. You're opening psychically. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. Oops, oh, we got another donation. Oh, there's Kathy. Kathy Goldsaw. Hi, thank you for Kathy. Kathy's all the way down in Texas. Hope you don't mind me saying that, Kathy. 999. Ooh, that's a good luck number. Well, you know, Kathy, I have to tell you, I'm being shown silver around you, silver light. I think you're getting a raise or a bonus, like before this, next month is over. Like, I think it might even come like within the next week, but definitely in July, there's money coming to you. So I want you just to know that, in terms of security around work, I do feel you have job security, and I'm getting like somebody in the office, the head office loves you. And they're just like, oh my God, she's done so much for us. She's always reliable. And I see some money coming your way before July is up. So little moolah coming for you. I'm also getting Edgar Casey back here. And he keeps saying to tell you, he said, tell her that I'm teaching her at nighttime. So he's definitely working with you on your own psychic development. And he's holding up a book here. It's called There Is a River. There Is a River is a wonderful book about him. And he said, I like this book. It captures my life. So you might want to get that book, There Is a River. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your donation. Oh my gosh, another donation. Miss Makita Love, $7. Thank you. Thank you to all of you for your donations. Lord Ision, I love you. PsychicBob loves you too. Can you please tell me what important events will happen in my life within the next year? Thank you, my Lord. Okay. Well, Miss Makita, one of the things that's going to be a major thing is I feel like there's an issue around a move coming, because I feel like on a soul level, you're just ready to grow. And this growth, I feel, happens not only materially, but physically, in the sense of changing a lot in your life. So I won't be surprised. It may not happen right this year, but early next year in 2021. Gosh, I can't say 2021. That's so weird. I'm still back in 1986, so bear with me. But 2021, I think there's some physical changes coming in, a move. Physically, your health, I feel, is very strong, because Spirit is telling me you're here for the long haul. But the main thing right now is I want you to be open to embracing your psychic gifts. And I feel like self-employment is coming for you. So staying in the corporate world, I don't think is where you're going to be. I feel you're building a business. I think that happens this year, and I think next year's a move. There may even be a purchase of corporate real estate, because I'm getting like a house purchase. Then I'm getting like a place feels more like corporate real estate. So that's what's coming for you in the next year. Okay. Some of the big things. There's a lot more, but that's the big ones for now. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Christine Martino. Oh, I love that name. That sounds like a movie star name. Christine Martino, starring Christine Martino. That's a great name. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. I'm wondering if I should move out of my house. Christine, I have to tell you, when I step into your energy, I'm getting a lot of chaos in that house. I feel that people there are aggressive, and I don't feel a sense of peace. So my answer in a nutshell is yes. I think it's time for you to go, because you're very psychically sensitive. And I'm getting arguing, like people are aggressive. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm getting it's time for you to go. I do feel you'd be able to do a move in terms of timing, probably closer to August. I feel like July, you're still going to need to kind of sort out where you're going. I don't see you moving far. I literally get this like just 2 miles away from where you are. But it's amazing. 2 miles will make all the difference in the world in your life. So yes, I do think you should move. Okay. Blessings to you. Look within 2 mile radius and you're going to see it. I actually see an apartment around this. So I think you're going to move to an apartment. All right. Blessings to you. Oh, Robert Masuta Jr. Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Good to see you. $5 donation. You are so awesome, man. Thank you. If I forget, by the way, to say thank you to anybody, I'm not trying to be rude. When I read, it's hard for me to shift my mind between my proper normal mind, my psychic mind. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any kind of messages for me? You know, Robert, I'm getting a whole column of pink light coming down on you. This means that Spirit is opening you and doing emotional healing work around you. And I really think that as we get into July, I'm getting romance, like you're entering into a relationship, really stable, loving, and committed. So be ready for love, because that's where Spirit's moving you. I kind of feel like you've already met this person, like at least in passing. This may have been somebody you talked to online, but I'm getting a really nice male that you meet around this, and I feel July is significant, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Gary M. Oh my God, $24.99. You're so sweet. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for all of you for your donations. Hi, Psychic Bob. Am I receiving notifications from my settlement soon? And any messages from my spirit guides? So let me see. Hold on. Fletcher says. Yeah, in terms of the notification, I keep seeing some sort of discussion. It'll be around mid-July, like literally around the 15th. Somebody's sending a letter. I'm getting like attorneys exchanging letters, and I feel like there's an inclination that somebody's ready to settle with you or do a payout. You may not actually get money in hand till a little later in August, though. But I do feel that there's discussion around like in about 3 weeks. So you're going to have to wait about 3 weeks, but it does look like it's coming in your favor. Okay, so keep standing your ground. Don't back down. There could even be a discussion about like changing the amount. And I'd say to you, just stand your ground because you get what you want. Okay, don't be a softie. Okay. In terms of spirit people, I'm getting a lady back here. The name sounds like Claire. She said, I'm Claire. And she said this is why she said I was an attorney. And she was an attorney back in the 1960s. She showed me her clothes like 1960s. And she said, oh, we in the spirit work all things. So Claire is kind of intervening to kind of speed things up here and get this moving in your direction. Okay. So I want you to call on Claire the attorney. What's your last name, Claire? Do you have a last name? Simmons. Claire Simmons is the name. So she's going to be one of your spirit guides. So work with her on this. You know, even though she's a 1960s woman, she's got tenacity. Ooh, I wouldn't cross her in court. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, another donation. $5 from AJ. Hi, AJ. You're so sweet. Thank you. Are there any messages or guidance from Spirit regarding my next move as a spiritual teacher and a healer? I appreciate you so much. Yeah. You know, AJ, the word that they keep saying to me is partnership for you. I think you need to kind of connect to somebody that's going to give you a space to be like literally more seen. Because I feel that you can do stuff online, but what I'm getting is that you would build a very nice local following, but you need to have some visibility. And they keep saying there's a woman that I think you might even know her, or you've met her or seen her around, but this is somebody literally physically close to you, blonde hair woman. She may have some sort of, it's almost like a salon or a spa, or like it could be a massage therapy place. But I'm getting a female who's literally in your town, like down Main Street. You know what I'm saying? This is not some far away. This is like if you go down, which you would call downtown, And if you live in the country, this would be like when you say, I got to go get groceries in town, like downtown, like on the main street. This is where I'm getting this. And I think if you could look down there, you would find this woman. And if you presented yourself, she'd say, oh, I would love to have somebody come in and do some spirit work. I've been needing somebody like that. So I see a need there, and I think it's going to open up for you. In terms of timing, I think it's now. It's not like waiting. It's like start that now. Okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, so many questions. Volcanic Ice says, yeah, Gab, I say 20 quid and all. Am I too posh because I say pounds sterling? Does that make me a snob? I don't want to be a snob. I love everybody. But I always thought it sounded really nice, saying 20 pounds sterling, please. And it used to impress the British people. They thought, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about, you know. Next question, Erica Watkins. When will my psychic gifts more fully manifest? Hi, Erica. Honestly, hon, they're already manifest. And I know you're saying, well, Psychic Bob, I don't think so. You have come into the earth. One of your life themes is a psychic theme. So you actually brought them all over from spirit. Now, in terms of getting in touch with them, that's what you need. It's not an issue of them manifesting. It's an issue that they're already within you. One of your strongest gifts is you have clairvoyance. And I feel like you get a lot of visible, like visions. So I want you to start working with the third eye. Do some study on the third eye chakra, because I just think it's an issue of fine-tuning it. And I think that the stone lapis, blue lapis lazuli, would be very good for you right now. Eric, I also have to ask you, I feel like you have what we call physical mediumship around you. Physical mediumship means, like, for example, you could be in a room and a chair would move by itself, or you get a loud popping sound. This is called physical mediumship. And they're showing me you have some we call ectoplasmic power. And I don't know if you've explored that, but I'd like you to do some research on physical mediumship, because I think that's also one of your bows. And I feel like this has happened around you when you were younger, but it's like you didn't realize it was coming from you. What happens in physical mediumship is that the spirit power, the spirits that be, and the powers also pull power out of a medium's body to create manifestation. So you have physical power as well as psychic power. And I'd like you to research that. In terms of timing, I think that you're going to find that if you focus this summer, from now through the end of September, that by the fall, by October, you're really feeling in tune. And I would start it right now, really, meditating every day, doing research, practicing, because, when we get to October, the veil between the worlds will be much thinner. And you'll even have better abilities. But start it now. It's like I said earlier, going to the gym, psychic work is as much work as working out. You have to work at it every day. So I want you to sit every day for meditation. I want you to do research and read about the different skills. I want you to explore the third eye. And I want you to get lapis lazuli as one of your crystals. My spirit guide Fletcher said quartz crystals. Also, both of those stones, clear quartz and lapis, get both of those stones and start sitting with them in meditation or wearing them as jewelry. Bring the power out, and those stones will help enhance that. Okay. Thank you so very much for your question. All right. Oh my goodness, so many questions. Oh, we're almost at our hour. All right, hold on, I'll do a few more here. All right. Oops, hold on a second. Oops, how'd that go? All right, it's meant to be. Renee Steuben Lopez. I don't know how to get you off the screen here. Okay, here it is. Oops, I just lost your question. How did I remove? Hold on, here it is. Dear Psychic Bob, can you please help and tell what Ann Dogda has to say, advice about how I had been feeling lately? Thank you. Happy belated Litha. Thank you. Yeah, you're talking about Anu, the great goddess of the Dogda. Yeah, she's definitely around you. I can feel her energy here. Um, what she's saying is that you're feeling like a yo-yo. I hear her saying, she said, up and down. And she said, we're trying to stabilize the energy. You're having some physical changes in your body as well as emotional. And some of this is actually connected to psychic growth. As they're showing me that your nervous system is, the power is being raised. But right now, it's affecting you. It might affect your digestion as well as your sleep cycle. Ask Anu to help you with sleeping at night. And I also want you to get the stone black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is such a great thing because it balances the nervous system and it allows you, keeps you from taking on too much stuff. I think because your channeling is opening, that you're also absorbing a lot of energy from the fear that's going on in the world and a lot of people around you. But Anu is with you, guiding you through this, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. John McMahon, any messages from the she? I tell you, I'm getting a lot of she back here because when I'm reading, there's like the spirit door over here, and I'm getting all this movement in and out. So I know we got some Fae people back here. Is there anybody here? My other guide, Doris, is back here. Yeah, I'm looking for John's she guides from the Fae. Yeah. Hold on, Doris is bringing somebody through. Oh my gosh. John, you've got a Fae. There's a, one of the Fae around you. He said, I am the Lord of the Hunt. He's actually a fairy, but he's full size like a human. And he said, I ride the night winds. I am Lord of the Hunt. And he said, tell John to come with me on the night hunt. So he's going to be like literally taking you on a voyage where you're riding at night and going into the land of the Fae. So Lord of the Hunt is the way he identifies himself, but he's one of your guides and he's opening your literally your psychic vision. So I think you're going to start having much more direct connections with the Fae. And I want you, as you sit down to connect, call upon the Lord of the Hunt and watch what happens. He's very powerful. I'm just amazed. Thank you for coming. Blessings. Thank you, Doris, for helping. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, I tell you guys, it's amazing, isn't it? Lady Carol, Lord Ision, any messages for me? Hi, Lady Carol. Thank you so much. Oh, are those elephants? That's so cool. Maybe are they? I think those are elephants. Am I seeing elephants? Anyways, I love your emojis. Let me see. I know there's somebody. Doris is still standing. Doris, it's for Lady Carol. Yeah. You know who's back here? He's figured out now how to get in. Your husband's back here. He just said to me, he said, Bob, thank you for letting me come over. No, thank you for coming. I'm really honored that the spirit world takes the time. Lady Carol, your husband's asking me to tell you here. He said, tell her I'm doing fine. He said, he said, honey, I know you miss me, but he said, I'm so much more at peace. And he said, yes, I miss you. But over here, he said, we understand things differently. And he said, I'm okay. He's asking me to talk to you here about your son as well. And he says, I'm helping him. This would be your younger son. And he says, I'm helping him get his money situation sorted. And he said, and you. He said, over here, I can get things moving for everybody. So he wants you to know that he's helping get some money sorted out for your son and for you. And he said, nobody's going to starve and nobody will be homeless. So he's with you and asking you to bring that over. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Gav Hines, Bob, if I said to you in my accent, hello, Bob, how are you? I'd actually say, Ayup Bob Tagun. Is that Scottish or is that a Northern English? Ayup Bob Tagun. Tagun. That's really cool, Gav. That sounds kind of like, I used to live up in Darlington, England, in County Durham. That sounds like a Northern kind of like Geordie speak. Are you Geordie background? That's really cool. I like that. That's cool. You have to call me on Skype and say it so I can hear it. Okay? Because nobody can say it like a British person. All right. Stranger Things 77. Hi, Lord Dyson. I hope you're doing well. Any messages from the spirits for me today? Thank you and blessed be. You know, Stranger Things, I have to tell you, I keep getting a tall gentleman back here. He's like a gothic warrior. He's from like the Middle Ages. He's wearing like knight's armor. Oh, it is. Now I can see. His armor has turned a bright green color. He's the Green Knight. He said, I'm Sir Gawain, the Green Knight. He says, no, not Sir. He said, I worked with, okay, the Green Knight is the way I did it, but I think he's connected to Sir Gawain. I don't know if he's Sir Gawain or he's connected, but he says Sir Gawain, then I hear Green Knight. So he's the Green Knight is here for you. He said that he's giving you power to strongly connect to the spirit world. He's giving you bravery, courage, and strength because he said you're at a year of great progress. He says he's giving you power to tackle the material world, and he's a protector. So call him Sir Gawain. He's around you. Okay? Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Tina Sellens. Hi, Lord Bob. Any messages from Spirit for me today? Thank you and blessings be. Thank you so much, Tina, for being here. You know, hon, I have to tell you, I'm picking up around you a relative here. I think this is actually on your dad's side of the family. I'm getting a woman that goes, I think this may be grandmother on the father's side. If it's not grandma, it's great grandma, but I'm getting a grandmother energy here on the dad's side of the family coming in. And I hear her saying, she said that when she was alive, she said, you know, I used to have dreams. I could interpret dreams. I think she was a dream prophet or prophetess. And she says today, she said, I'll be coming over in the dreams to visit you. She said, you have psychic gifts too. And she said, you'll see in dreams. And she said, oh, but she's more powerful. She can see even when she's awake. So this grandmother is helping you open your vision of dreams and your clairvoyance in a waking state. Isn't that lovely? So anyways, I don't know if you can confirm I got the right one here, but I think this is on the father's side, grandmother on that side is what I'm picking up around her. And she said, oh yeah, she said, just me, just me. And she's really sweet because she's a kind of a sweet and humble lady. She doesn't like to be like bragging about her. She's just saying, well, you know, she's downplaying it, but she has such a sweet energy. And so she's around you and going to be helping you psychically, okay? So call on her. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, we are at the end of our time. Oh, somebody just donated. All right, I'll do one more and then I got to wrap it up. All right, Psychic Bob, $4.99, Dinky. Thank you, Dinky. Psychic Bob, I reconnected with someone. Do you see things working out? It hasn't been going well for me in the dating department, and I'm worried. You know what, Dinky? I think this one's a good move, and I'll tell you why. You have been blocked, I see, emotionally, because what's happening is from a soul level, I see your light growing. You've got gold light and pink light around you, which means that you're coming into valuing yourself. And pink light means you're opening to love. And what I'm getting around this is that you're drawing, in the past few months, what's been happening, you've been drawing people who love your golden light, but they don't love themselves enough to be in harmony with you. See, sometimes when you have spiritual light, it does draw people, and it's not always discerning. It's not your fault. It's just an energy exchange. But I do feel like this one is actually going to be kind of cool because I feel like this person you're talking to, well, let me put it this way. They've done a lot of inner work, and I think you're going to find them much more profound and deep. Like you're going to say, wow, we used to really talk, but now we really talk. I think it's very, very good. Start with talking. Slowly move to romance with this because I think you want to really see the depth of them. And it's going to come out very soon. So yes, it's a good mix. And I feel very good about you moving forward with that. Okay? Thank you so much. Well, guys, listen, say goodbye. Don't mean to be short, but I do have to wrap it up tonight. I am so thankful for you guys being here. Thank you for all your wonderful support. I love all of you. I really do. And I hope that you're having a wonderful night tonight. Listen, if you want to register for my psychic development class, go to my website, PsychicBob.com. If you tuned in late, you can now register automatically at my website. It's $30 for the class. First class will be July 11th. I'll have more emails and info about that, but reserve your spot now because we're already filling up. And I would love to have you in the class, okay? So definitely check it out, PsychicBob.com. You scroll down through and you'll see the big header, Psychic Development Class, and under that will be the information and the button, PayPal button to register, okay? You guys rock. I love you. We'll be back here tomorrow on, what's tomorrow, Monday? Oh my gosh, it's Monday. Tomorrow's horoscopes. We got to get some star knowledge out to you guys. So be back here tomorrow. I love you. Thank you for being here. If you want to get a private reading with me, go ahead, call me, 703-825-3929. That's the quickest way to reach me for a private session. Private readings, full hour, you and me, one-on-one. We'll cover everything. So give me a call. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.